Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya429. As you may remember, Mahipati was saying that Krishna loves his bhaktas very much. In the same way, O life of the world, thou takest delight in listening to the fame of thy bhaktas. Thy bhaktas praise thee, and thou art also fond of their reputation. Therefore thou hast caused me to write their lives in this book, the Bhaktavijaya, Ganeshnath's character. In the previous chapter, it is related that Bodala gave evidence to the king, and then, discarding all earthly riches, lovingly gave himself up to the worship of Hari. Now listen to the wonderful life of Ganeshnath, ye pious bhaktas of God. He was knowing, thoughtful, very indifferent to worldly things, and a true worshipper of his spiritual Sadguru. In the province of Balagat, there are two towns, Saras and Ujjani. He lived there and performed kirtans with love. He wore with love a ribbon around his neck, wooden earrings in his ears, a piece of cloth as a loincloth, and was content. He wished for nothing that would disturb his mind. In the daytime, he lived in the forest all alone, singing praises of Sri Hari. And coming back into the town at night, sang of the deeds of God. He did not care about receiving any honor, nor did he like earthly way of worship, the hypocritical singing of the praises of God, fine clothes and riches, or dainty food. King Shivaji visits Ganeshnath. Once upon a time, King Shivaji went on a pilgrimage to Pandharpur, and hearing of Ganeshnath's reputation, he went to visit him. Falling prostrate before him, he sat listening to his kirtan. Ganeshnath's knowledge was extensive and his poetry inspiring. Using many illustrations, he composed abhangas like arrows, which pierced the heart of the listeners and made the ears of his audience very happy. King Shivaji had a new bedstead made for him, and he longed to request Ganeshnath to sleep on it the very first night. With hands joined palm to palm, he said, "O Swami, kindly spend the night in my camp. I have a new bedstead made for you." Saying this, he fell at his feet. Seeing the respect paid him by Ganeshnath, the king was in a great difficulty. As when a tiger is about to carry away a doe, her heart trembles. Knowing the difficulty, the ascetic said, "Surely." Then he collected small pebbles in the cavity of his hands and tied them in the end of a cloth. Seeing these pebbles, the king asked, "Why have you picked up the pebbles?" The latter replied, "To count the names of God." The king then seated him in a palanquin and took him to his camp. He prepared a bed of flowers and requested Ganeshnath to sleep on it. Rolled betel nut leaves with the 13 ingredients were arranged on a plate. Lamps were lighted and hangings were let down on all sides. The king left there many fragrant things and various means of enjoyment and fortune, and then came out Ganeshnath's dislike of ease and sensual objects. At the sight of sensual objects, he felt repentance in every limb, just as a worshipper of fire finds himself pent up in the house of another, or as a tiger takes a living cow into his cave, and she with a fearful heart tries to come out as soon as she can. Or as a deer brought from a forest and tied up in a palace wishes at heart to be able to get away quickly. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.